Have you ever driven past an unhoused person holding a sign, begging for money to be able to survive? Or perhaps a cluster of tents with people living inside of them? Or maybe your friend's parents are living paycheck to paycheck, only being able to afford basic necessities, often walking or taking public transportation around the city. If you know someone in this situation, or if you have seen these people in the streets, you have witnessed firsthand the problem of homelessness and poverty in California. In California, about 16% of the population lives in poverty, and 0.5% are unhoused. To put this into perspective, that means 6,453,400 people are living in poverty in California, barely scraping by as their bosses roll around in the wealth generated by their labor. And 196,750 people are living on the streets, likely because they lost their jobs and their landlords were unhappy that they couldn't pay rent. This issue stems from intense exploitation of the surplus value of workers, as well as non-livable minimum wage. About 1 in 3 people make minimum wage in California, which is $15.50 per hour. The calculated living wage in California, however, is $21.82 per hour. 25% of all young children between the ages of 0 and 5 in California live in poverty. That is 754,000 young children. And it's estimated that poor families with children around this age have about 2/3 of the resources of what is considered the poverty line. This issue also disproportionately affects racial minorities in California. Youth disconnection rates, the rate of people who drop out of school, either to work or for other reasons, is significantly higher among the Black and Indigenous populations, with 23.2% of Black students and 18.4% of Indigenous students dropping out of high school. Black, Hispanic, and Indigenous workers take home about $20,000 less per year than white workers on average. California is a state plagued with the epidemic of poverty. However, this is a solvable problem. So, what can we do? We need to attack this issue at its core, organize workers for higher wages, advocate for affordable housing and better drug management, stronger rent security, and better programs for at-risk students. Thank you.